Business isn't Field of Dreams. You may build it, but they may not necessarily come. Hi, I'm Courtney Foster-Donahue, and you're watching The Courtney Show, a business education variety show for business owners who don't take themselves too seriously. And around here, we don't take ourselves too seriously either. We believe education is best served with a side of entertainment, so we go out of our way to teach things that will stick. And if that means using songs, skits, sketch comedy, and everything in between, then so be it. But sometimes I have a little more trouble finding the funny and avoiding the serious side of things. Sometimes I just want to cue the emotional music and get my feels on. Or, at the very least, get on a soapbox.
This is a field spiel.
If I had $1 for every business owner I know who shakes their fists at the entrepreneurial gods and wonders why their business isn't doing better, then I would have a lot of dollars. And with all these folks I talk to, upon further investigation, it turns out that it's not usually because their products or services aren't any good, it's because no one knows about them. Or not enough people know about them. Here's a quick story. I was talking to a friend of mine recently, a business owner, who mentioned that she was having some real struggles with her business. Now, I know that her services that she offers are great. She's an honest and ethical business owner. None of that is up for debate here. Yet, aside from the occasional referral, she had next to no business coming in, ever. To which I said, well, have you thought about marketing, advertising, publicity? And that's when she replied, and I quote, "No, I just think if I've got a good thing going, then people will find me." Like I said in the beginning, business is not Field of Dreams. You might build it, but they may not necessarily come. Now, word of mouth is super valuable and it can get you far. Don't mistake me there. It's been tremendously valuable for all 4 of our family businesses. But a business built on just referrals, that scares the out of me. And I think it should scare you too. For most businesses, that's just not sustainable in the long run. And I'm not just concerned with how I'm going to make money next week or next month, but next year and 10 years from now. There's a better way than waiting for them to come to you. Now, I have met a lot of business owners, some crazy successful, some not so much. The ones that are really successful, they have a multifaceted marketing strategy. Referrals, yes. Word of mouth, absolutely. But they've got some other things going on as well. On the flip side, the businesses I know that aren't as successful, they did some of the work. They built the website, they got the snazzy logo, they got the fancy business cards, and then they just kind of stopped and sat back and have waited for business to come to them. And it might work that way sometimes, but not all the time, and not in the long run. But it's okay, because while they may not always come to you, you can go to them. Because, truth time, if you really believe in what you do, if you believe that what you have to offer has value in the marketplace, if you think that you can help people, that you've got something that they want or need, then why would you keep that to yourself? You have to show up. You have to put yourself out there. And maybe your priorities are different. Maybe you're building your business to sustain your lifestyle, to bless your family, to build a legacy. Or maybe you're about all of those things. Regardless of your why, you can't make those big dreams come true by playing small. And right now, there is someone out there waiting for your products, waiting for your services, waiting for you. They just haven't found you yet. Don't keep them waiting. Ooh, got a little serious there. Time for a musical break. I am not throwing away my shot. Yo, I'm just like my... Okay, but for real, you live in a very special time. Never, ever, ever has there been an easier time to start a business. And every day there are more platforms, more and more ways to reach more people. And if you want to reach potential customers with your message, you can often do it for free. But if you want to invest in your business, there's always paid advertising and media. Before digital advertising, you couldn't advertise to anyone as a small business without spending hundreds or thousands of dollars. Nowadays, you can run an ad for as little as $5 a day, no more than the cost of a cup of your favorite mocha frappa, the salta, the caramel maca cappuccino. hot caffeinated beverage. Yeah, I don't drink a lot of coffee. And aside from advertising, you can go out and pitch yourself and your business and get some publicity. Hey, good morning, America. If you're watching this, I feel I'd be a most excellent guest. Hashtag Courtney Talk Show Takeover. Now, you may not feel that you deserve publicity. That may feel like a faraway reality, but if you've got something that you feel is valuable that can help people regardless of the product or service, that's exactly what people want to read, hear, or talk about. Here's looking at you, Ellen. Call me. Hashtag Courtney Talk Show Takeover. Through the power of publicity, you can leverage someone else's audience to grow your audience. Podcast hosts, TV producers, influencers, all these different types of people love to share things that are entertaining, educational, and valuable to their audiences. Who's to say that isn't you or your products or your services or your movement or mission? Hi, producers of The Today Show. I'm here. Have pizzazz. Will travel. Hashtag Courtney Talk Show Takeover. So, build it and they will come? No. Let's scrap the baseball analogy once and for all. It doesn't work. After all, this is business, not baseball. So, we need to look at this in a totally different way. Think of a stage and an audience. When you simply build your business and wait for people to come and find you, then you're in the audience. Only the people directly next to you can hear you or even notice you. But when you choose to put yourself out there, that's when you step up on the stage. Now suddenly the audience can see you, but they might not know who you are yet. And you can ask someone else on stage who has a microphone to introduce you. This is like publicity. You leverage their extra visibility to get your own visibility. Now, if you grab the microphone for yourself and address the whole audience, that's like advertising. When you're playing it small, hanging out in the audience, only those in your periphery can see you. But when you get on stage and amplify your message, you don't just reach those in your periphery. You have the opportunity to reach everyone in the room. And while the people right next to you might not always need what you have to offer, who's to say you aren't the answer to someone's prayers in the back of the room? You'll never know unless you stand up and step out of the audience. So, you might build it, but they might not come. But that's okay, because never before in history have there been more ways to show up and get the visibility that your business needs. You just have to get up and get out there. Thanks for watching this week's episode of The Courtney Show. Listen, I don't know a thing about baseball, but I know plenty about business. And I know that one of the best ways to grow and build and scale your business is through the power and magic of online courses. If you've always wanted to be seen as an expert in your niche, if you're tired of swapping hours for dollars and don't want to be limited by how much room you do or do not have in your calendar, if you wish you could package your systems or strategies or skills into one package and share that with even more people, or if you simply want to add another stream of income to your business, then online courses are for you. They can make all of that happen and even more. And if you want to learn more about getting started and getting your course idea out of your head and into the world, I've got just the thing. My free masterclass, The 6-Step System to a Profitable Online Course. Yeah, 6 steps. 6 sassy, saucy steps. That's it. So I'll be sharing real, actionable strategies based in my own experiences of creating and selling successful online courses. Imagine that. This class is a peek into the playbook of a 7-figure course creator. It me. Go now and save your seat at freecourseclass.com. See you there.